reach. And across the ring from him, Rocky Marciano. He's 5'10" tall, one of the greatest heavyweights to ever live. Undefeated.
An amazing reach advantage that fighters do not expect to see in this kind of fighter. The jab is unassumingly long and sharp and fast, and that will really put you off your stride.
Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. Watch the footwork, watch the hand speed. No one does it like Ali. Rocky Marciano, 201 pounds of pure terror. This man is an absolute machine.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
And with that, let's go into the ring and the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only three-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
The wait is over. The speaking stop. The fight begins now. Let's get the answers.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Straight right just misses. Straight right just misses. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside and winning round after round.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
And he scores with the counter. Perfect counter lands. Missing with the hook. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Big and missing big with that hook. It's bombs away. Threw the uppercut but did not score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Ali in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
See it and ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
Get back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not...
He gets you up here and he's back to normal. Good work. He was thinking. He was smart. He weren't loading up, but he was still landing the power shots. Don't forget the jab. And don't get...
I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round.
So just keep him on the end of his jab. Keep your timing.
Just box him. Be smart. Get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go.
That's a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so you can't figure it out. Great.
That's it. The fight's not over yet.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need you to focus.
There's the bell for round 2. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercuts would probably come in handy.
You are fighting a swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving the man a chance that shouldn't have one.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
A straight right just misses. Got a big reach advantage here. Let's see if they can take advantage.
Sometimes I've been in with fighters that don't know what to do, don't have to break it down. Then you get a little dirty.
Missing with the hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ali in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Come on, he's switching off. You're not complete.
Don't forget the jab.
Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box in.
The jab's working nice. Come on, 2 straight round. No, you can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him catch the fight. Great man.
Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together.
Set him up, but you take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Win the round on your jab, and then breathe when you're stepping around.
Let him ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
So just keep that round. It's a bad round, all right? But we don't care.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Just fair.
Coasting this fight, now you're going back into it. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident.
On to the third. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. You would not want to be hit by this guy. Trust me. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division were the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Big shot, and down goes Ali. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
So then look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
I like that to happen. Relax now.
Stick him in the jab and then start gathering your pace and win this
Come
round.
on, we'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Double around that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's like in your lead. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out there and put it back on him this round.
Two straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stick.
Come on, get focused and get your mind back on the job. Get back out.
Good man, good man. Just saying again, don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing.
Boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round.
No, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him all three shots.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Straight right just misses. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That jab doesn't score. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to start thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket.
The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
It's been a tough round.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Ali in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Now you've let him back into it. I need you to focus.
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't give you.
You're better than this kid. Go back out there and run around. Get back behind your jab. Basic. Just get your rhythm back and then we go again. That's a terrible round, that is.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart.
Lead. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out there and...
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no fees.
Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off.
Working nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Switch back on.
You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up. You're still landing your power shots. Good work.
There's the bell to start round 5. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on the end. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Throws the jab and doesn't score. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's them. That's where the confidence comes from.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he misses with that jab. Tried to score the jab. Catch and shoot. Nobody home with that hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Don't change too much here. Keep doing what you're doing. You've got to
This kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind the jab.
Don't give me no free shots. Keep smart. Good work. He was thinking. He was smart. He weren't loading up. He was still running the power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
Just boxing, be smart. Get your shots off and don't give him anything.
Good work. So just keep him on the end of his jab.
Don't worry about it. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round.
A few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so we can't figure out.
You're much better. He's not in your league. God.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
Go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
On to the 6th round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
The straight right just misses. He threw the hook, didn't land. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Those counter punches have to hurt. The jab not finding its target. He threw the hook, didn't land. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round. right? It's only one round that you've lost.
What you doing? The gap through the pair. Good work out there. The jab's working, man.
Back together. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. He's starting to make
Into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
focus and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win them.
Anton's beautiful. That's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there.
It's a tough fight, and he's going to be confident now. You've got to take.
Thinking he was smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Defense on the end and what you do. Good work. Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking.
Here comes round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for these point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Nope, that jab not going to score. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He threw a punch and just got counted. Swing and a miss for that jab. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ali in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
It's the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you do.
Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about the
Load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up. But you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise,
You focus back, get that jab back, just box in, be smart.
just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't get him no free shot.
In the rounds, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't
Already, the right hand's beautiful. I said, start just sticking a few
boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go
The
out.
referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
smart. He will.
Stepping around. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your minds on the job. Get back out there.
And we enter the 8th round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
jab in this fight, you're going to get knocked out. When are we going to see a jab from these two? No rest for the weary. That counter shot lands. There's a body shot, and that one looked like it hurt. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Great round, relax. Good work out there. The champion.
I need us to focus on what we're doing. Don't lose this fight here.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't run back into the fight. Great round.
And win the round. Get back behind the jab. Basic. Just get the rhythm back, and then we go again. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need you.
Right hand's beautiful. That's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there.
Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just...
You were thinking you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shot.
You've lost. Don't worry about it. I need you to focus on what we do.
Think about the defense on the end and what you do. Good work.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Get back behind.
Keep smart. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful.
And there's the bell to start round 9. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
That hook was off target. Figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. Missing with that jab. Jab slightly off target. Big shots from both of these. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Ali in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out there and put it back on.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. You're starting to make mistakes and switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. And
load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and right.
It's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident now. You've got to take that confidence.
There, the jab's working nice. Those 1-2s straight down.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Great round. Good man, good man. Just saying again, don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing.
And there's the bell for round 10. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
But look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain with the ball.
And he scores with the counter. It's Rocky Marciano who hits a counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Together. I need us to focus on what we're doing.
Beautiful, that's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back down your jab. Basic. Just get your rhythm back and then we go again. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen.
Listen the way. Think about the defense on the end and what you do. Good work.
And breathe while you're stepping out. You're starting to make mistakes.
One shot at a time. Set him up. You'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's
Time back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Come on, switch on.
Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting you tired.
Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Good counter punch. Swing and a miss with the jab. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nope, that uppercut does not score. Catch and shoot. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Not throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. talk about Ali in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Just get your breath back.
Together. You're starting to make mistakes and switch off immediately.
Shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about
Counter and win the round. He was close to this fight and now he's getting back into it. Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident now. You've got to take that confidence back.
there. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle.
Start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence.
For the fight. Great round. Relax now. I don't want you to load up.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box him.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Don't worry about it.
Go out there and finish him. Good work out there. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2s straight up.
And there's the bell to start round 12. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He's in there with a Hall of Famer, a legend.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter. That can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
That hook doesn't score. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dares do anything out of turn.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
They need to be careful they don't put, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
Unanimous. You know what? Smarts that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. Had every round in the bag. There was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.